Hello, welcome to Rewrite Your Reality with Reese. I am your host, and three questions came into my awareness chat, DMs, whatever you want to say, and they were revolving around: do you create your own reality? Like, honestly, what parts of reality do you create? What about intuition? Is everyone actually you pushed out? What does that actually mean? Explain it a bit more. And why then am I stuck in these emotionally unavailable relationships? Knowing I am the one that's creating it, how can I get out of this loop, right? So, while thinking of how to answer this, something actually happened yesterday. I say yesterday, right, in my awareness. But we just talk like that, right? We say something happened yesterday, even though we know it is only now, right? So in the now moment of what we perceive of yesterday, this is what happened. We were driving. I wasn't behind the wheel. Someone else was, right? And as we turned the roundabout, another car was speeding in past us, not looking like it would stop. It was kind of flooring it at that point, right? In the middle of traffic as well. Without thinking, I yelled, "Stop, stop, stop." Okay? We braked. The car shot past us. Crisis avoided. Accident didn't happen, right? Cool, right? So here's the thing. What really happened, right? In terms of intuition, instinct, inspired action, random survival moment, what actually happened? Let me break it down from this I am the creator perspective, right? Ooh, throat. Everything is manifestation, even that cough, right? Everything is a manifestation. There was no random happening in that moment. Nothing was outside of the ordinary going on. And I say ordinary, I mean cosmic being, right? It's part of it. No matter how mundane it might seem, no matter how scary it might seem, no matter how tragic it might have been, it's still part of reality. It's still part of all of reality. It's still part of God, right? That version of me that shouted stop, that was a manifested frame of reality playing itself out, right? That experience, that frame, that script, that's a solid script, but there are infinite number of ways in which this idea is presented and different. I didn't consciously stop, think, and say, choose to yell, stop, right? You don't choose from the 3D. Everything you do in the 3D is in vain, honestly, right? You can't choose to have a different moment in the 3D. So now I'm going to do this, now I'm going to do that. No, it's not. It's not that, right? It just happened. It had to happen because I am reality, because that version of reality already selected from my higher self was already unfolding, and I already did that stop part, and I experienced myself saying the stop part, and we carried on going, right? And I thought about it more, and it was a lot deeper than it would seem, right? Because I could answer all this stuff in a different way. It's quite fun. So, intuition is manifestation. What we call intuition isn't some cosmic warning light that something's happening and you averted a certain reality. That's not what's going on, right? Not in my opinion, anyway. It's you. It's your I am expressing itself through the version of reality where intuition as a story, part of the action, was just the natural frame of what happened, right? If you think back of any time you were intuitive of something happening, you couldn't stop doing it. Like, you couldn't not play that out. It was so intuitive that you just did it. You didn't have any thought about doing it in the moment. That's absolute inspired action, right? You literally couldn't stop yourself from doing this, right? It's like someone throws something at you and you just catch it. It's just, you can't not do it. But the moment you start to mind it, the moment you start to logic it, it's like, oh, I can't do it now, right? That's where mind meets creation, and your human self starts to like fumble, right? So you get into this flow state, which is that natural state, which is always there with you, and that's what we call intuition, but it's really just flowing with reality itself, which is you. So you're flowing with you, basically, right? You're not predicting reality, you're just experiencing the version of reality you are already embodying. So the idea, everyone is you pushed out. Even you, your body, your physical self, right? I know when people talk about everyone is you pushed out, it seems as if it's this pushed out. It's not this pushed out, it's your awareness pushed out, right? Even though that was the same action, right? Even your own body, your own reactions, your own instincts, the driver, the speeding car, your stop, all you projected, reflected, experienced, right? Nothing wrong, nothing going right, not just is, right? Your dominant state is safety, power, certainty. Guess what? That's what will be reflected as your reality. Doesn't mean you never get hurt, right? I bumped my knee before that or after, whenever it was really sore. But like I said, everything is reality, right? So you're not stuck in any loop, right? Loops are just playing out. When it comes to love, life, and abundance, some of you think I'm stuck attracting unavailable people I don't want. I want my specific person, right? And I can't get out of this loop. It's not true. You are not in a loop. Your character is in that loop. Your character can't move from that loop. You couldn't take any character from you couldn't take Frodo out of Lord of the Rings and stick him in Harry Potter more than you could your physical self in a specific version of reality than anything else. You can't do it. Your physical character cannot leave a certain reality, right? And the reality it is in is created from your thoughts and beliefs and what you are accepting as true as yourself, right? So that character who has the thoughts and beliefs that I am not, or I am stuck, or I am whatever, is in that loop. He can't move from there. It's a perpetually constant forward momentum of creation of those beliefs over and over and over and over again, creating this idea of a circular loop. When you as awareness, when I am God, when I am being still and knowing that I am God, that awareness, right? When I am accepting something else is true, you are automatically shifted into another loop of those thoughts. I am reality. I am in my love life. I am in my dream life. I am abundance. I am who I say I am. You are in that loop now, in that loop now. And then when something pops up that says I am not, you say, I accept that loop here exists. Oh, I am not. But I'm choosing again, I am. Right? You see how this loops create a little infinity sign. It all just carries on, right? I am not and I am. They're all together. I am not and I am. Right? You get to choose I am. Choose I am. Say, no, but I keep choosing I am. Yeah, choose again. Choose again. Choose again. You kept choosing I am not. What's stopping you from choosing I am again? I am again. Right? Nothing. You are the loop maker. Don't identify with the person in the loop now. Identify with the loop itself. As in, I am the creator of this. Right? And you just tuned into one based on who you believe you are now. Because it's all there. So you can believe I am not, you can believe I am, but the truth is I am the creator of both experiences. So you want love, choose a loop where I am chosen. Say I am chosen, I am chosen. I embody I am chosen. Let that come to you. Let those images come to you. Let reality come to you. Just like a car almost came into us. Right? I am loved, I am worthy. You don't make those things happen. I didn't make myself say stop. I didn't make that car come flying past us. It's my higher self giving us experiences. You can say it was bad. You can say it was exciting. Both are true, right? True experiences. I am the only power. Everything, thoughts, feelings, people, events, all manifestations. Even the car coming flying past, all of it. Right? But I am. That's the stillness. That's God. That's source. You don't really need to fight reality at all. You can't. It's you. Right? You don't need to fix anything. You just need to remember I am reality, and reality responds because it has to. It's you. When you say I am something, reality is saying it with you. It's automatic, right? So you couldn't be safer. You couldn't be more loved. You couldn't be more powerful than you are right now. So stand in that, own that, be that, and watch that unfold as your reality. I am Reese. This is Real Your Reality with Reese. Thank you for joining. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the questions and the sharing and all of this. I love it very much. Facebook group available if you want to join and ask me questions there. You can email me. The description is in the box below. Looking forward to it. TikTok also growing. You can ask me questions there. Quite a few people keep reaching out on TikTok, asking me stuff, and to video requests as well, which has been quite entertaining. Thank you for that. Much love, much light, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.